Hello everyone! Today I'm going to be reflecting on purely the academic side of my first year of college. So all the other sentimental or like friendship, partying stuff, I will save for a later video. So the first thing I want to say is that college makes you much more humble, or it should make you much more humble, because back in high school, I can't say that I was one of the smartest people, but there were definitely people, I guess, I did better than some people, and I did way worse than other people. But at times, I could definitely say that if I put in my effort, I got the results that I wanted to get. That wasn't always the case in college, because there were times when I definitely screwed up on a midterm or two, even though I put in the same amount of effort I would have put in high school. And having said that, I want you guys all to take a deep, big breath, especially for you quarter people who have finals coming up, and just tell yourself that, if you do try your best, but not get the results that you want, it's not your fault, because you are competing with some of the very brightest people in the country, and this isn't just for, top tier schools. This is true for every single school, because the fact that you are going to college and getting a major and getting a degree is something that is worthwhile and is something that, signals your intelligence. So you shouldn't have to feel bad about getting a bad final grade or whatnot, because you have to realize that if you tried your best and that's the best that you could do, that's the best you can do. So I definitely learned from my first year of college to be more humble, and for me, grades no longer affect me emotionally as much, not because I don't care as much anymore. In fact, it's quite the opposite, but it's more just because I know that if I keep dwelling on it, it's not going to change anything, so why not just move on and try harder next semester or next quarter. The second thing I really want to highlight is that you guys should not give up. And I know for many times the day before the midterm I was cramming and I just wanted to be like, okay, you know what, I'm probably gonna fail, so why should I bother? But the thing is that when you do read the book at least a little bit, it honestly helps you. And I know it's like a no duh kind of thing, but sometimes people feel like, oh, they kind of skimmed over the book and then they just feel like they're ready. And that's not the case. You have to continuously study until you feel like, okay, I need to stop. And when you stop, it should be because you're tired and you need sleep. But it shouldn't be because, oh, I'm bored of studying and I think I know it. Because a lot of times when you think you know it, you don't actually know it. And that has been very true for me in math and in econ. Because I would think that I know a concept pretty well, and then they test it, and then I'm just like, wait, is it this or is it this? So it's just, be prepared to like sit down, ignore everyone else, and just focus on one thing at a time. And the third advice I have to give is to sleep. Now, that's something that not a lot of college students do, because they don't feel the need to sleep. I don't know, they sacrifice sleep for their social life and for the academic life. But in my opinion, yes, there are some nights when you do have to kind of give up on sleep and just suffer through it the next day. But that doesn't mean that every single night should be like an all-nighter, because honestly, that's not how life is supposed to work. And in my opinion, health comes first. And I say this from personal experience, because the week before finals, I got a pretty bad cold, and I started coughing and my throat was hurting. And for the first 2 days, I actually just slept. I slept about 8 hours a day, and then later on, I was still coughing, but then my throat cleared up, and it was just a lot better for my health and from my testing condition, because I can't imagine walking into a room and having a fever and having to go through 3 hours of finals. And again, sleep is very important, just because, again, from personal experience, I can say that if I hadn't slept for like 7 or 8 hours the night before my econ midterm, there would have been problems I couldn't have answered. And I say this because I think I studied enough for my econ final, but then there were just some problems there that required a little bit more thinking, and I don't think my head would have been able to keep up with the thinking process had I not slept enough. So yeah, those are just I guess kind of 3 advice I want to give you guys. Be humble, don't give up, and sleep. Yeah. So basically I can definitely say that my grades are not as good as they were in high school, but I am not ready to give up because it's only the first year and I still have 3 more years, 3 more wonderful, hardworking, and hopefully successful years to go. So I wish you guys all the best luck in your first year of college, and for those who are still in high school, enjoy your last semester or the last couple of days or month, however long until you guys get out. Okay, bye. Thank you for watching.